Ursula, what's the que pasa? What's wrong here?
Que pasa mucho.
Grandmother says a lot is going on. What is it, Grandma?
When you left my home, you went to live in a house, right?
Yeah.
Well, the man happened to be, I understand, in jail, right? Right?
Yeah.
And the woman, I understand a lot of things about the woman.
Well, it had nothing to do with them.
Right? No, but it was there where you met this one.
But Donna was then able, so I met.
But I met this one over there, right? So therefore, I did not like her because you didn't meet her in a nice
so
house.
you made her guilt by association, Grandma.
Right? That's right. So therefore,
she is not like them.
Then she.
It's completely different.
And why was she always
back up. What does that got to do with me? You have no idea the way that I was raised. I was raised to turn around and respect my elders.
And when my grandson left, right away you jump into the gravy boat. You look at him and you say,
"What gravy boat?
What are you talking about?
What gravy boat?"
Wait. What is the jump into the gravy boat?
When you look at my grandson, you say, he's a sucker with money. Because you know that he makes a pretty good money.
So you think Donna is after him for the gravy?
Of course. What is?
Of course not.
You told me he makes more money than you.
If
So,
Donna...
big deal. So he makes more money than me. That doesn't mean a damn thing.
What's your point?
I've turned around. I'm a single parent. I turned around. I raised my son by myself with no help. And anytime he's turned around and offered me the help, I've turned him down.
At least my mother had you to lean on.
24-year-old mother, Harriet, who is romantically involved, in fact, living with, her son's 22-year-old nephew, Ricky. Now, Harriet and her lover, Ricky, are backstage, and they're going to be out in a minute. First, James, why is the relation, love goes where it goes. Why is the relationship bothering you?
It's disgusting, and he's using her. He's lazy. All he wants to do is sit around all day and play Sega, morning, day, and night. He won't work.
He doesn't even bath.
He doesn't even bathe. What bothers you, Tracy, the most about this relationship?
Well, I think my mother is 54, he is 22. I believe my mother should be with somebody 54, and he should be with somebody 22.
There's a 32-year difference. Well, at 54, there aren't a heck of a lot of men around. I mean, I just thought I'd tell you.
There is. Anytime I ever try to even fix my mother up with somebody nice, she didn't like them because they had a job, they had a nice car, they were able to take her out to dinner. Now, my mother wants to take care of people. Ricky is fat and lazy.
Okay.
And that's what Mom likes.
Do you think she's truly in love with him? In her mind, is she truly in love with him?
Absolutely not.
No. Okay.
She's nuts.
She says she is. Is it possible he's truly in love with her?
No. They use each other. I think my mother uses him for sex, and he uses her for the money.
Let's hear what 54-year-old Harriet and her 22-year-old lover Ricky have to say about this. Harriet and Ricky, come on out. Harriet, you've heard what the children are saying. Carol, welcome back for, I guess, the third time. I want to thank you for joining us today. Now, you've been listening to what 54-year-old Harriet and her 22-year-old lover Ricky have been dealing with. Unfortunately, I understand your situation hasn't changed. Are there still family members who disapprove of your relationship?
Oh, yeah. Well, for the holidays, we had a lot of things.
You had a hard time? Tell me what happened when you had a hard time.
Two of her children gave me presents. I thought they were going to be decent, but they weren't.
What were they?
Dog doo-doo and cat doo-doo.
I wouldn't say that.
And another thing.
Do you know who did that?
Oh, yeah.
You do know who did
Oh, yeah.
Beatrice, do you have any reservations about getting married, even though your family is still against it?
In summer.
Huh?
This summer.
This summer you have a reservation, or had a reservation, or you have one?
No, I don't have one yet.
No, you have none.
No.
This summer you had reservations.
No, we're thinking about it.
We're
Till we
thinking
got
about it.
here. Now this is
We've
you
got,
know what?
Wait, let me explain to Beatrice. Beatrice, we were thinking of getting you married today. Stage will be out to confront them in a minute. That's the age difference between my parents, as a matter of fact. Chris, tell me how the two of you met.
Well, about 4.5 years ago, I was painting this house for a friend of mine, and her mother and her came in to rent the place. And while I was painting, we were talking, and I gave her my phone number. So she called me a few times, invited me over, and I kept coming over, and we just started getting involved, and I never knew her age.
How old was she at that age?
15.
She was 15. So maybe it was the age she was then, not the age that she is now. Julie, does the 13 years pose a problem between you and Chris?
No, it never has. It's never bothered me at
Why
all.
do you think your mom is so opposed to this?
Because of his age difference, but I think she's being a hypocrite. Her boyfriend's 24 years older than she is.
All right, let's hear what Vicky has to say. Mom, Vicky, come on out.
I can too.
Mom, Vicky, what's the problem with Chris and Julie?
Well, for one thing, she's too young for him.
Okay, why?
Because she's still a young girl yet. She needs to be able to get out and be with people her own age.
She is all the time. She is all the time. She goes
No,
wherever she
she's
wants
not.
to go.
Because you
I what?
you bitch and complain because she's gone too long.
Well, because I love her so much, I want her to be home with me.
You can't squeeze her.
Well,
You can't
that's the truth.
squeeze her, and you can't lock her in the corner, because if you do, she's going to tell you to go to hell and walk right out.
Well, I've been
I
with her
go
for
where I
4
want to
years
go when I
now,
want to
and
go.
she
He
ain't
doesn't
told
tell me
nothing.
when I can
Yeah,
go
but
somewhere or when I
Julie,
can
you
stay
still-
home. Well,
You're still too possessive.
Well, that's absolutely.
You've lost a lot of weight, haven't you?
No, that camera made me look fat.
Oh, okay. You've been listening to what some of our couples have been going through. Do you have any advice for them?
You? Know something to say?
Yes, I
Don't
have.
let me start talking.
Okay. You're better talking than I am.
I cannot believe it. I mean, I cannot believe that the way these kids, they're acting like they're 15. There's these parents that are old enough. I know I've been through it, like I told you in the green room. I have been through this with him, with his kids, but none of them sent me for Christmas either. I mean, literally sent his, no, this is disgusting. They sent this poor guy over here a bag of cat and a bag of dog Then they turn around, and I think it's this, because you know what he would do to his kids if they ever done that to me? Hey, I don't want no part of you no more. Treat my wife like that. And something else I want to say to him, too. You know, but what you told me before, when they told you to find a cliff and jump off it? Like I said, you know what?
Who told him to find it?
Her kid told him. Let me
Told me
drive off
yesterday
it.
before I went to work.
You know what I do? As soon as you know what you do next time she says it? Yo, you go find me the cliff and then you jump off it. That's what you tell her. I don't care if it's your kid or not. I'm sorry, but.
That's all right.
Beatrice. Let me have the flowers, Beatrice. Individually, I know. Let's start with, who did we start with? Back there, yes, Harriet. Okay.
Okay, first of all, I want to tell
And
you
Ricky.
that when we find somebody, when we are attracted to somebody, there are two reasons that we look for particular people to mate with. First, opposites attract. And second, we usually find traits of our parents, whether they're traits or bad traits.
Holy
We
They
usually
said that the last time. They said that the last time. I never got a chance to speak my piece on the first show.
Okay, wait.
Wait,
No,
Patty.
she said that last I could think person that she
Okay,
was. She said
wait.
it was like shooting pool with a rope. And well, what's his problem then? He said we have sex sometimes twice a day. That's not like a rope.
I didn't finish.
All right, leave Gilda alone, Gilda.
Apparently another
I'm sick of
expert
that.
had
Yeah, it wasn't a good
It's
scene there.
ridiculous.
Let's go to Ricky and Harriet, and it is what you see in your parents' relationship or opposites attract.
Opposites attract. Now, I'm very concerned about what's happening here. Grandma, how many